A humble soul, we checking back in, man. We back in the rack with it at Trenches News in front of the camera once again. It's been a minute since we chopped it up, man, and a lot has happened. You know what I'm saying? It's been a whirlwind of content about you, and not necessarily in a positive way. You feel me? Surrounding like the Duck case and allegedly you working with law enforcement for multiple years and getting paid and all of that type of stuff, man. But before we get into all of that, bro, like, how has it been for you? You know what I'm saying? Just adjusting to being targeted online. You know, I know at one point in time you was the person that was reporting on a lot of different things, but having a lot of people report on you, man, like, how has that affected you mentally, and how has it been for you just maneuvering? You know what I'm saying?
Mentally, it's still the same to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's still the same to me. You know, a lot of people look at situations like they bad, but a lot of situations is good. You know, it's good. The kids can run around. It's good. It's a lot of good in the shit. You know, to a gang member criminal, you might look at it as, you know, evil and, you know, this, but you can't do the shit all your life. You know, at some point you're gonna agree with whatever happened. You know, at some point you're gonna want peace and not killing, you know, in your life once you grow up. You know, so it ain't nothing changed. Ain't nothing changed. Same thing, you know.
So the bashing, or because, you know, to a certain extent, it's people that are really just doing their job and blogging about you, and it's other people that are, you know, going the extra mile, you know what I'm saying, to really, I guess, quote unquote, expose you or hold you accountable, you know what I'm saying. And then it's some people that really seem like they just don't fuck with you, you know. So it's like all three, but none of that bothers you.
No, it's cool. You doing your job. I can't be mad at that. You doing your job. So I can't be mad at that. How can I be mad at a man doing his job? You know, but eventually, if you abuse your job, it's like you being fired. You know, if you just keep on every day, 2 months, 3 months, you know, that's all you time about. You know, it gets old, man. You know, don't nothing last forever, man. You know, so, you know, I'm educated, man. I've been in the streets and I'm educated. So, you know, a lot of shit that get to other people, it don't get to me. You know, just when you get in tune with yourself, you'll be all right.
No, for sure, for sure. I mean, taking it from the top, man, like a few months ago, you know, news initially surfaced with the whole Cooperator One. Number one, correct me if I'm wrong, when that information came out and then you took a little break from YouTube, then you came back and acknowledged, like, yeah, that is me, you know what I'm saying? Then some more information came out in the Sun Times where they were saying, like, you were somebody who had been cooperating with law enforcement for like over a decade, and you had been paid like over $25,000, and that you were going to be testifying at the Duck trial. Because prior to that, you had made some videos where you were saying, you know, you would be there to support Mama Duck, you know what I'm saying? You would be there just to see how everything panned out, because Duck was your homeboy, you know. But I don't know if you necessarily let the cat out the bag as far as saying like you would get on the stand, you know. But fast forward to today, you know what I'm saying, you've been in the trial. You were one of the people that they called to the stand, you know what I'm saying. Can you just bring the viewers up to speed on how everything is panned out, especially the ones that weren't in the courtroom or haven't been paying attention to the different, you know what I'm saying, platforms covering everything?
Yeah, I cooperated. Yeah, I got on the stand. Yeah, that's true. Duck is my friend. That's my homie. Like, even some of the people who involved, like, I love. You know what I'm saying? Like, certain people that was in the courtroom, you know, if they probably would have got killed, I know their mothers and fathers too. You know what I'm saying? So I probably would have helped them out too. You know, I know C. Murder father. You know what I'm saying? I know Los people, his whole family. You know, so it's just that the love I got for Duck, man. Like, when I told him I love him, it was more than you being a rapper and you famous on the streets and all that shit. No, it was more than that. That's Brick, little brother. You know what I'm saying? So to see his mama get justice, man, and, you know, bring some type of calm to this shit, because it's going to bring a calm to it, bro. Like, you can look at a lot of shit negative, but the shit got to stop, bro. Ain't nobody winning. Ain't nobody won. You get on the internet and say, man, we up the score on y'all. How? You got 30 niggas there and he do too. Ain't nobody won nothing. You hear me? And for the older niggas out here who influencing this shit, that shit foul. All for y'all benefits. Ain't nowhere in the hell, bro, like a 14, 15-year-old should be running around with a switch. Period. 11-year-old, 12-year-olds, none of that. Shouldn't even be allowed out. Like, get away from us. You hear me? Unarming motherfuckers. 15-year-old was around me when I was in the streets, had a gun, I'm unarming them. I'm taking that gun. You hear me? That's how I am. I'm taking that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I don't look at everything bad, but being at the trial, it was like seeing them up in there. You know, they was mostly laughing. They was laughing at me. Like, laughing, like the whole courtroom, they was laughing. And I was just getting them straight, educated answers. But the way I said it, you know, it's like, shit, it was a joke to them. You know, funny to them. You know, they asked me about Kenny Mack and Los when they cross-examined me. You know, they asked me, how did I know them? We was in jail, the same shit I said to y'all, to the YouTube reel. And they asked me about Los. They ain't cross-examined me about Moo-Wop, or they never asked me nothing about C-Thing or Teasy.
No, for sure. I mean, for the viewers who don't know, like, so what was your relationship with you said Los and you said Kenny Mack? So you say you was locked up with Kenny Mack, and you say like he text or just bring him up to speed.
Yeah, I was locked up with Kenny Mack. Yeah. I was in Selly in 2014. He had came on the deck from a school wing, and we was on Division 6, and I got into it. It's some BDs. The deck was smooth. Then some BDs came up there from some different blocks and shit. And one of them walked up to me and was like, check it out, B. So I come over there thinking it's commissary day and shit. Motherfucker getting the Mexicans and them shit so they could cook our burritos on the grill, on the little grill in the cell and shit. We trying to get all that ready. Check it out, B. Now, check it out, B, real quick. So I would come up to him, the nigga asked me like, man, folks and them just sent the kite over here and say, man, you bogus, you be with Duck and them. I say, hold on, man, Duck my family, bro. On everything. Hell yeah, I'll be with him. That's my family. Duck younger than, he younger than me, but that's my family. I'll be around in the crib with him. We live together, all that shit. Yeah, I'll be with him. That's your family, y'all. It's all good. That's your family. They can't say nothing. They send another kite over there, and then 2 more BDs come over there. Now, when they come over there, now it's like a sight and a riot. They come over there, it's like, hey, yeah, man, you be deal with them niggas, man. They done killed all folks and them. You be hanging with them. So now, I'm sitting there talking to one of the niggas who I know, who I trusted, who I thought I trusted. You know what I'm saying? And another nigga snaked me while I was talking to him. Snaked me. Bow. You know? So, Kenny Mack rolled with me. You know, this my celly. He jump off the card table, off the thing. You know what I'm talking about? Like Batman. And jumping on niggas' backs and heads and all, you know what I'm talking about? It went up a little bit. You know, but they ain't go up long enough for us to be on lockdown for days. It just, everybody lock up. Now we in our cell, lock up plotting. When we come out, we putting the garbage can on dude here who did that shit. He go in that washroom to take a shit out because, you know, they lock all the cells. You got to go in the stalls to take a shit if you got to. He went in there and did. We put the garbage can on his head. We was cool since then. Like, my mama sending me commissary, me and Kenny eating good every day. And he lost his brothers. I was in the cell with him. And shit, we just kept a relationship like Sally's do when you get out. But he was from Dipset. He know Brick now. Like, Kenny Mack lived on the same block over from Sheena now. So he went to school with Brick too. Like, he know Brick, he know Duck, he know all them. He know they family, bro. Like, that's the reason why he rolled with me, because he knew them. They stayed on his block. So to see him texting me and all that shit, and to see him in there, like, bro, I feel like you was timing me, you know. Now to get back, gotta get back. You know, you duped me. You know what I'm saying? That's how I felt. Yeah. That's just how I felt, bro. Like, you duped me. I felt like, you know, you ain't had nothing to do with that, with them. You from a whole different block, miles away. You over there with JoJo Rural at, you know? So, that was the relationship that I had with Kenny Mack, you know what I'm saying? And Los, I know him, shit, since he was a kid. Los was zesty. I know him since he was a kid, bro, though. You know what I'm saying? I know Sherrod, C Murder been back and forth out of jail, so I never got a, you know what I'm talking about, no real relationship with him. But, you know, he respected me. But he always been in jail for some stupid shit. You know, he'd get out for this and then go back to jail for some more years, come back like he was in and out of jail. So, but he was around though. You know, I was cool with his little brother Sherrod. You know what I'm saying? So all the parties involved, like it's affected too, bro. Like I think about it. I think about this shit like, damn, bro, I know all them. All them, they going down losing their lives. It's 20 kids without a daddy. I think about all that shit. I think about all that shit, bro. But I also think about like everybody who they involved in. Like Lowe's baby mama. She involved with some shit that all he had to do when he called her, he should have just told her, man, we just did something to Duck. Why you call her? You should have just took the car back your damn self and called somebody else, a hype or something, you know? You called your baby mama to come bring the car back. But she had to come because she was the co-signer. But she didn't know he was going to do no shit in her car, you know? And then Teasy, shit, we from the same hood, damn near. You know, my block, what I used to be, what I grew up at, and his block is the same fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? So, him being involved, the dude who was with Teasy and the store on Duck, him being involved, it's like y'all snake me. It's like y'all snake me. Sheena grew up with y'all mamas. Sheena know y'all mamas. Y'all was just at parties with Sheena for the last, since Duck was dead. Sheena was at all the parties with these motherfuckers. Whole time they involved, you know what I'm saying, with her son. You know, so it's like all that shit involved, bro. It's bigger than the 63rd shit and all that shit, you know, to me.